Hello students, in this video I'm going to show you how you can make a screencast recording using the tools Google Slides and Screencastify. So the first thing that's most important is I would make sure you have a Google account, which you do through school, and I would sign in and bring up a Google Slides presentation. It helps if you have your presentation finished when you get to this point, so you have all of your multimedia and your pieces of information in there. The next thing is you need to install Screencastify. So Screencastify is an extension for Google Chrome. And that's a fancy way of saying that it's basically an app that works within your Google Chrome web browser and superpowers it and makes it have a little bit more exciting functions and features available. So if I go to the Chrome Web Store and search Screencastify, it should be one of the first ones that pop up. I already have it installed, so it's asking me to remove it, but yours should say Add to Chrome. Once you do that, you'll click Add to Chrome and it will show up here as an icon. Once you click the icon the first time, it'll ask you to sign in with your Google account. We'll ask you your age and what your role is, and you'll say that you're a student. Once you have finished that, now what we're going to do is walk into how you actually use Screencastify to record your slideshow presentations. So if I have my slideshow pulled up and I'm all ready to go here, before I go into present mode and start presenting my slides, I have some options here I need to set up on Screencastify. So Screencastify is a screen recording tool, and you have a couple of options in how you can use it. If I record browser tab, it's only going to record this screen right here, this tab, where I'm going to go into present mode. That's actually a pretty good option when you're recording a slideshow presentation because you won't have all these other tabs distracting at the top, and it will keep other pop-ups and things from appearing when you present. However, if you were planning to show additional research, or if you wanted to pull up different resources and links, it's probably best if you select the other option, which is entire screen or desktop. On this one, you'll have to give sharing permission so that Screencastify can access everything on your computer. So if I happen to minimize this tab or pull up another one, it records all of those and doesn't pause recording. The other feature here is webcam. Webcam will actually just show your webcam in your face. So if you select this, make sure your camera ready. For this example, I would recommend that you select browser tab or desktop. Then you have additional options here. Make sure that you have your default microphone selected and test it. As you can see right now, mine's going up and down, so my microphone's working. If I wanted to add my webcam, what that basically does is it puts a camera of my face in the corner. That should sound familiar to you because that's how I record most of my video recordings. I couldn't do that right now because I'm actually using a different recording tool. If I click Show More Options, I'll see even more. I like to make my countdown for 10 seconds so I have as much time as possible that Screencastify will allow to get ready. You can add drawing tools, and if you record tab audio, that means that if you have any sound in your presentation, it will also record your sound. So I usually turn that on. So whenever you have decided whether you want to do desktop or browser tab, the options are all the same. And make sure you've selected the right camera, which it should just show one. You'll click record. All right. And what it's going to do and whenever you're finished with all of those options, what you're going to do is click record. All right, and it should bring up your camera and get going from there. Because I'm recording right now, it's not liking that I'm trying to record on top of that. Whenever I am finished with my recording, I can either click back up here and there's a pause and a stop button, or there's a floating toolbar here at the bottom. As soon as I have finished recording on Screencastify, automatically another tab will open on my computer, and it's going to be acting to save my video that I just made. Screencastify videos always save automatically in your Google Drive, so that all you have to do is grab a shareable link, and that's what you can turn into me, your teacher. Just as another reference here, if you make your video and you forget to turn the link into me, if you ever need to pull up your recording again, if I click my little Screencastify extension, I can go back to my recordings, and it shows me any and all my recordings right there. And that is how you use Screencastify.